other requests. Please be assured you will not lose your place in line by requesting a callback. Regardless of the reason you are calling, if you would like to save your place in line and have the next available worker call you back, please press 9 and follow the prompts.
So this is a little video about trying to contact my state's Department of Health and Human Services. They have you be on hold for hours. I've called them probably 10 or 15 times the past month regarding all the snafus in my renewal. And so they say, get on the call list. We'll call you back. And so that happened 10 times, and calls dropped. I didn't get to the phone in time. And I did talk to people who then gave me new tasks that I need to do. So then on their outgoing message, they say, look up your case online. You'll be able to answer your questions there. So if I look online, it says my case is good to go, but I look at my food stamp balance and it hasn't been addressed. And who knows if my health insurance is okay. So I'm calling, I finally, and then they say in their message, they say they're currently too busy to answer calls. They always, what they need to say is, we do not hire enough people to tend to the amount of calls. So, there's probably one person answering phones for the entire state of Montana. And when I talk to other people, like in the government or in the social services, they're very sympathetic to the government worker. And yeah, that is insane. Why is there maybe one or two people handling all the calls of the state of Montana? Montana has the highest rates for suicide, the highest rates for traumatic brain injury. So, why are there only a couple people? And, it's probably like follow the money. But I just kind of wanted to share, because a lot of my sheltered, kind, progressive liberal friends who think like socialism is the answer, this is what it is. And so I sent them like 4 copies, different avenues. I sent them multiple faxes and emails, and it seems like they've lost my paperwork. And so the last time I called, they were like, send us your personal information, some new personal information they should have already had from last year. So it's just this incompetent, understaffed, and everybody that's kind of in the system, they back them up. Like it's like this weird codependent, sick system. And who are the targets? So the only people that qualify for food stamps and health insurance through the state are people that do not have resources. Because when you're filing the paperwork, when you're completing it, like you have to, number one, you have to be under the poverty level, and you can't get outside support. So it's only people without leverage that have to use this system, and therefore we're kind of like really vulnerable targets. Like, they don't have to do their job. That's probably why they only have one person answering calls. Like yesterday, I called to be put back on the list because I missed the call. And yesterday was Wednesday. It was offline. They were like, call back later. We are not accepting calls right now. It's like, it's just amazing that